nice.
Yeah, that's the kind of help that I'm going to need to.
I know.
Yes.
To help, you know.
Yes, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we will do, guys, is we are going to have a salon here. We canceled the Zumba for tonight with the idea that we were gonna get a big turnout. We understood that the supervisor had limited time. But what we're gonna do is the next time we meet with the supervisor and Elaine Crandall, is we're actually gonna have some pith. We're gonna have some meat. We're gonna have some ideas. So now, we're gonna talk. And so I don't know how long you wanna wait, John, but I know that we're gonna begin. Could we do just one? I know Julie wants to, you're gonna be the first salon spokesperson, okay, Julie? So go ahead. I know you've been chomping at the bit, okay?
I'll listen to about 2, 3.
Yes,
we're gonna have to
yes,
go, but
absolutely.
You actually wanted to speak to it.
Yes, well, yes, we will get to Chantal.
Okay,
Yes.
thank
We
you.
know everybody here, okay? Go ahead, Julie.
I stand up?
Yes.
I have suffered from acute PTSD most of my life. I have been diagnosed but never treated. For most of my life, I have self-medicated with alcohol. So now I am an acute alcoholic. With acute PTSD, and this is why this coalition is so important to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, go ahead.
So I have a few questions about what you guys
You know what,
are doing.
sister, without being real rude,
No.
hold on. One of the things that I'm gonna say real quickly, this is your first time here, you gotta hold on, okay? Unless it's pithy and to the point, okay?
It is.
Okay.
I just want to tell you, I'm actually one of the people who's been in the system. I have been classified on one event as 5150. I've been classified as 5250 as well. And I believe that those diagnoses are completely out of the water. As you can tell,
They're not
the
correct.
5250 is gravely disabled without mental capacity. As you can tell, I'm not without mental capacity and I'm not gravely disabled.
So we need this coalition, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
When arrested and everything that happened, I was in the middle of having an extreme stress-induced panic and anxiety attack. The police officers at the scene didn't know how to deal with that. And that's why I met with Bubble there the other day. They brought me into this. And I would like to look for a solution to this problem because I was actually locked up with, I'm sure most of you have heard, Rosa Guillen, who was shot 36 times by police officers because she was having an episode. Okay, I've had Rosa Guillen in my house. After I was locked up with her in Hillmont, she came to stay with me for a little while. She's a person who definitely struggles, who has a lot of the same issues that I have. We've tried going out in the streets to fix our problems and doing drugs, doing alcohol, doing all that. We've also tried going the mental health route and doing what they say. And honestly, the mental health route, the way they do the things in their system, is more detrimental than what you can find on the streets.
So the Spirit led you here, sister, stay with us, okay? Because you are gonna be that pioneer person that's gonna help us define a new model.
What's
okay?
happening now doesn't work, is what you're saying?
What's happening now does not work. Having a person being forced medications that are not needed. I was classified by the mental health system as schizoaffective bipolar. I'm not. I suffer from PTSD, as does she. I have had suicidal tendencies as a young child, but as an adult, I've learned how to get past those. I've used holistic health to be able to get to where I am today. And at that time, when those medications were forced upon me without my consent, it created an onslaught of hallucinations, of me losing consciousness, being to the point where they could drag me down a hallway, slamming me into the wall every step they went, and getting me classified by a judge in the court as 5250. And I believe that's extremely heinous that they are able to do that to a person, especially somebody like me, who is, before that happened, very well known in the community, very well known at Ventura College. Every dean on Ventura College campus knew who I was.
That's
So-
why you need to be here, sister. This is a new paradigm, okay? And you can repeat this over and over and over again to the old system, and they're gonna treat you the same way.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta stay here, okay? And so the commentary, guys, is very important. The life story is very important, but the shit is gonna still continue if we don't change the process. Okay, as heartfelt as it is, and you know, Julie can tell you a zillion and one stories that will have your hair just falling out. But we're not here because we know it's true. We're here to change it. We're here to change it. Yes,
I'll be brief, okay?
Please.
I've been on the other side of the system that you were. I've been practicing psychology for 16 years. The system is totally broken. We know that even the medical system is broken. I'm not going to say more, this is a fact.
thank you.
What I want to say is what we can do with art to transform people's journey is unbelievable. This is a place where art is happening. We should never, never underestimate the value of art, the transformation of people. What I could not do as a psychologist for years, I could do in a matter of weeks sometimes with art. So I want to honor the fact that here we understand the value of art in the transformation.
So you gotta go,
Yeah,
Supervisor?
one thing,
Yes.
has anybody done what you're doing now?
No, this is community new.
Gilmore?
We do have a statewide coalition. It's the California Multicultural, MHSA Multicultural Coalition.
Uh-huh.
And it's comprised of, beyond just the 5 priority population, Muslims, deaf, hard of hearing, it's about 50 members. But they've been doing the groundwork statewide to get us crumbs, really, you know, at least we got something, 15 million a year. But 15 million a year for the state to divide between 5 population groups is nothing. But we've done a lot of good research. And this is the meat of LULAC, the CMMC, the Hoover Commission, the whole state is shifting toward reducing racial and ethnic disparities. And utilizing prevention, utilizing the recovery model, using community practices. But from a county perspective, other than Orange County with Mecca, correct? And Bone used to head up Mecca in Orange County, which is going to be one of our sister groups.
Okay.
But we're one of the few. We're a pioneering effort. And we started on this trek, Benny and I had Project Links, you know, back in 06, 07, and it, you know, for various reasons went south. But this to me, and we work from a statewide view, we can be a leading change agent for the state. This
I want to help as much as I can.
Thank you,
because
John.
We're going to have a lot of hurdles in the process, and I'm going to try like heck. And if we can get, I won't even use a percentage, but we're going to try. We're going to try to get us from point A to point B.
Yeah, but I heard you very clearly say, and we know that's why we have to study and come up with a common language,
That's right.
because when we go to his advisory group, we got to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I hope everybody heard that.
And there's a lot of people there, diverse cultures and so forth. And we want them to, I want them to share or understand that you guys are credible, not just,
Exactly.
you know, just a, and do it just and be present there. That's so important.
Yes. John, this institution, it may be 500 years long, or 400 years, or 100 years long. What we don't have is time to lose, because we will lose another person. We know that this is dynamic,
That's
so
right.
some of us will be going, but the work here is paramount.
That's right.
Armando, even if you have one representative, you have to.
Well, I know a
Yes,
couple of
absolutely. We will be going.
We'll be there.
We will be going,
And I wanna
and
thank
we will
you.
be speaking.
Everybody's welcome.
Thank you very much. Supervisor, from the bottom of our heart, we know that this was, you know, something extraordinary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lourdes, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank
Big
you.
round of applause, okay?
This meeting with Elaine all
You want people to take a break to get some food?
Let's get some food, and then we'll sit down, and then we're gonna go, guys, because we're gonna, now we're gonna, expand and breathe, and we're gonna talk, we're gonna have a salon, and we're gonna talk. And somebody is gonna have to guide us, but we need to talk, and we need to share, our experiences and some ideas that we have, okay? We need to put that down, and Debbie and I will record as faithfully as possible, and then we'll get those notes out, we'll get them out to the supervisor.
Thank you so
Okay?
much.
So
Thank you.
thank you, guys. Let's take a 10-minute break, guys.